Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Jellydisc, and I need to do some explaining, okay? Because I was like a fair way through recording a video where I would clean up the shopping district. And we're still doing that. I'm not done yet, which is good. But then my new desk came in and we had to relocate my computer, which required turning off the PC, which meant that my footage was deleted. Let me recap what we done, right? We terraformed this whole area back to its former glory. We fixed up some holes. I put a bunch of lights with jack-o'-lanterns on their carpets, as you can see around here. And the trees, like, I took down a bunch, but then I knew Ian would feel some resentment, so I put a bunch of trees around just so there was space in between the trees. And it kind of looks like there's more trees. You know? And I also, definitely the most important part is that I built this beautiful lake. Which doesn't really fit in. I'm going to fix that. And actually, the most important part of this lake is the fact that this tree is absolutely beautiful. This is not a tree. This is a rock. This rock is absolutely beautiful. You know what? This is going to be the thumbnail. My beautiful, beautiful, beautiful rock. If we learn nothing else from this episode, it's that my rock is absolutely beautiful. I also changed my skin from my Christmas skin to be the same as before, but without a Santa hat. So this is my little fedora. So I'm a real funky tiger. Except I forgot to get rid of the Christmas wreath. So I guess we haven't completely lost the Christmas spirit. And we need to put some string here so this stuff does not. Oh, let it grow. I thought it had more string. Oh well, I also put a fish in here. And some sea pickles, so it's made of mossy cobblestone, regular stone, regular cobble, some polished andesite, and there's some regular andesite right up there. And then also just some regular moss. So yeah, that's just what I recommend when it comes to terraforming and doing stuff like that, which, yes, I can do. I hope that doesn't surprise. Well, actually, if it doesn't surprise you guys, I wouldn't be too surprised. I mean, I haven't done it on camera ever. But yes, I built this. Oh, and there's this voting thing that I originally had a clip of Truffle explaining, because me and him were working on this project together, and we're still working on it. Where it's a cobblestone. You press this button, and it generates a piece of cobblestone to show your vote for which pathway you prefer for the soul sand pathway. And it turned out Ian actually likes the soul sand path, which I found surprising. I didn't think anyone would actually like it. So I'm gonna ask Truffle to actually put regular soul sand on the ballot, and I will also see if people want to submit like their own ideas. I'm not gonna submit an idea because, well, honestly, I really like the Blackstone one, and I'll help. Like me and him, we're gonna help. We're gonna actually institute this thing ourselves. So if this gets introduced, I'll be the one supplying all the Blackstone. So yeah, and then we also, we basically just cleaned up the area a bit, you know. So also, actually, there's some bamboo out here, and I'm gonna just get rid of that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to. Me and him, we're gonna have a chat tomorrow about this whole project and explain to him some of the stuff I've done and why there's tons of trees suddenly. Which I think actually Ian coming in and giving us ideas was actually a really good idea. It's really good for us in this project, because I really like how you can walk around here and it's not like a crazy crowd of trees, but you can walk around and I'm gonna move the sapling slightly. Or you can just walk around and, you know, and actually be able to walk through the trees and say, hey, that's a nice looking tree. I mean, personally, I prefer custom trees in Minecraft, but yeah, there's nothing wrong with vanilla Minecraft trees. I'm gonna have some trees here on the dome. Oh, if I put a birch tree here, I thought I did. I almost put this carpet back, finally. Join Hitman. I thought I got rid of all the freaking propaganda everywhere. Jesus. Okay, I got rid of the propaganda that was here. And I'm thinking I also want to put a wall around here, but I have to talk to Ian because it is his area. You know, just so mobs can't. Because since I can't light that up, because I believe he wants to mine this down to bedrock, I have to actually, you know, make a wall so mobs spawn in there can't get out. But, you know, I'd have to talk to Ian about that first, you know. Which we'll see if we do. I might not, I may. We'll see. Also, I added a panel. So I added these two panels for the last two episodes end this panel for this episode. I also got I got 7 netherite. It turned out Ian needs his helmet. I did not know that, so that's enough to get Bethany her leggings, chestplate, and helmet, which is everything she needs. Ritzy, his leggings, helmet, and chestplate, which is everything he needs. And Ian's helmet. So yeah, 7 pieces of netherite. So it's gonna take a while to get that in, especially with my recent lack of levels, but yeah, I'll do the enchanting next episode. Today, yes, because I got the netherite today, so I'm gonna have a quick conversation with Truffle later, and I'm actually starting to run out of gunpowder, so I'm gonna go AFK at my regular old industrial district. I also did flick off the lamp for pork if this game will stop lagging. It's right there. You think you saw it right there. I flicked that lamp off, and we already had leather flicked off from the Piglin Trading Hall a while ago, so. Last episode, we flicked off one thing on the board. Great use of time. I still haven't actually officially AFK'd at the Hoglin farm. Yeah, maybe we'll do that tonight, actually. You know, see what kind of rates we can get. Yeah, well, let's do that. You know, see what kind of rates I can get with an overnight session at the Hoglin farm. Let's go through the portal. Ugh. Yeah. We're gonna be doing this. And whichever design wins the whole thing, the election or whatever. I feel like election isn't the right word, but I don't have a better word. So yeah, it's just gonna be saying which road each people preferred. Some people won't be able to vote because I don't know. Like I know Owen won't be able to vote because he can't play. Oh dear God, why am I? Okay, you're Jesus. If I wanted, we did switch to hard mode a bit ago. Which is why, oh God. For a second I thought it. Why is this guy so powerful? My God. Are you serious? Okay, let's delete a dally up here. We'll get up there in like about 100 years. So we're gonna AFK right up here. Oh my God, look at all those pigmen, all those hoglins. How just a whole horde of them just keep appearing. This is so good. Okay, yep, so I guess we're gonna be doing that. We got a lot of cooked pork chop up in here. And quite a bit of leather, which I could care less for the leather, to be honest, because I've got the train all right over there. Actually, wait a minute. You know what I can do? So you know how in Hermitcraft Impulse built a mycelium farm? What if I build a farm just like that, but for grass, and get myself a soul touch pickaxe so I can actually restock this shop for grass? That's a great idea. I'm gonna go do that real quick. That's so stupid. See you guys in a sec. Okay guys, I got a little grass farm design right here. I found it on the channel 2 Piggies. Although it didn't quite work because he had slabs above these, and apparently they now, you know, make them dirt blocks when they used to not do that. So I figured just replace them with trapdoors, and I was wondering if that would work. It does. You know, trapdoors work. So just if you do end up using that design, just replace the slabs with the trapdoors. You know. And then this lighting is here, so mobs won't spawn. So I'm gonna build this on the server, and I think I might also build a mycelium one, since that's also on my list, and it's pretty much the exact same as this. So yep, I'll see you guys in a sec. Alright, so I've got the farms built. I just need to quickly get some dirt and put these on here, and they'll be ready to start harvesting. And with the shopping district, I don't think I really have anything left to do. All that's really left is for Truffle to finish up the voting stuff and to put Soul Sand on the ballot. You know, so I think I did pretty good with cleaning up the shopping district. Granted, we didn't improve it massively, you know, but we cleaned it up a bit, you know. I do really like the trees, and I'm glad that they're not overcrowded like they were before. Because when you were flying above, you would just see a giant collection of leaves. You wouldn't actually be able to see any of the wood from the trees. And it's nice to have a lot more lighting, and it looks much better having carpets and jack-o'-lanterns than just torches. And we did some terraforming, and we finally fixed that exploded mountain, which I would have done before moving into my base, even if we did this episode or not, because not a good sight, to be honest. And we're gonna have a cool new path eventually. Only path I don't really like too much is soul sand on the bank. Is soul sand. But who knows? Maybe everyone just really likes the soul sand, and you know, me and Truffle are just crazy. That's always possible. Anyways, I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode. And right now, it is New Year's Eve, so this video will probably be released in the new year. So happy 2021. Hopefully it's a much better year than 2020. Even though 2020, personally for me, it's been a pretty good year. So, I guess I'll just see you next year. Feels kind of weird to say. Goodbye, guys.